What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at Nerdy Geeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today, I'm going to be doing a different type of video. I'm going to be doing a review of Dead Samurai. If you watched my new comic book day haul video for this last Wednesday, you would have seen that I picked up issues 1 through 3 of Dead Samurai, and I was really looking forward to getting these books. The cover art was so gorgeous. I mean, just check this out, guys. Like, check that out. This is beautiful cover art. Like all of these covers, Bill Sienkiewicz just murdered these covers. Just beautiful, all of them. This one is actually Mike Mayhew, though, but great cover art on all of these. I was so ready to get into this series. Let me start off by saying this was not a bad series, but I do have some thoughts on it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into my review of Dead Samurai. Okay, so first off, we're all taught not to judge a book by its cover. However, when it comes to comic books, we know that's not the case. At least nowadays. Most books are bought for their covers rather than the content. We can argue all day about this being bad for the comic book industry. Maybe we can talk about that on another day. You know, who knows? We'll see. But today, I'm going to be reviewing Dead Samurai. So this is published by Wake Entertainment. The covers of these are beautiful, like I said earlier. Bill Sienkiewicz, his artwork on all these is amazing. Like, the camera's not even doing it justice. Let me take it out of this Mylar bag, see if I can get y'all the best view possible. But obviously, the cover art is what got my attention. I mean, look at these. There's like, it's kind of like a spot or matte foil. I don't know, guys. It's gorgeous. I mean, this the covers are thick cardstock, but I mean, even the pages, even the page quality in this, really nice, really good artwork. I mean, it's just the quality of these is really good. And of course, the artwork is what got my attention in the first place. Then the title, Dead Samurai. You're going to give me a zombie story set in feudal Japan and with samurai going against them? Yes, please. That sounds like a perfect match to me. Like, how could that not be a good story? Don't get ahead of me, because I know it sounds like there's a butt coming in. I mean, I keep showing these covers. The covers are beautiful. All of these. You got a horse that looks terrified. I mean, guys, that is a terrified looking horse. You got your samurai archer on the back. You have this man right here protecting this girl. You see the samurai in the water. You see or not the samurai, I'm sorry. You see the zombies in the water. You see the zombies all around them. You see the fog all around them, as if maybe they're trying to hide in the fog or in the water. I mean, these covers are fantastic. Let me open up another one. This Mike Mayhew cover. Such a gorgeous cover. Sad I was only able to get one of the Virgin variants, but I'm glad I was able to pick it up. I don't know if this is I don't know if this series is something that's being well purchased or not, but I really love these covers. And man, even the camera doesn't do it justice. Just the way these things look in hand. There is a shininess to them, but it doesn't dull the artwork like most foils do. And it's not matte. I just don't know what it is. But again, quality of the book, really nice. Really nice. Artwork inside. Great artwork, guys. I mean, I love it. Anyways, let's get the whole point of this. We're it's my review. I'm rambling on and on about the artwork and everything, the book quality. Yes, it's beautiful. Go get your hands on them and you'll see for yourself what I'm talking about. As far as the artwork goes, Bill Sienkiewicz and Mike Mayhew, amazing covers. I hope it continues as the series goes on. I keep mentioning Bill Sienkiewicz and Mike Mayhew, but Ryan Benjamin's artwork on the inside, really great art too, guys. I mean, fantastic artwork in the interiors. Again, going to the quality of the books, I really wish more publishers had this much quality in their books when it comes to the covers, cardstock, when it comes to the interior pages, because there are some companies, I'm looking at you, Marvel, who anytime you pick up any of their books, the cover page is already wrinkled. It looks like it's, as soon as you buy it on New Comic Book Day, it already needs a press. It's just wavy. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I feel like the interior pages in these books are better quality paper than what's on the cover of a Marvel book. I'm sorry. I'm not being nitpicky. I read Marvel, I read DC, I read indies. You guys know I don't have a preference of one over another. I do tend to read more indies recently, but that does not mean that I hate Marvel or I hate DC. If there's a book out there that has great artwork and a great story, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to read it. I don't care who's making it. I've never read anything from Wake Entertainment before. I've never heard of them. As far as I can find, Dead Samurai and Ascensia are the only things that they have that are, at least right now, that I can find that are published. And the Ascensia book I just picked up, the number 29 with Lucio Parillo. I'm sorry, Lucho Parillo. Sorry, the Mexican wants me to say Lucio Parillo, but it's Lucho Parillo, how he would pronounce it, I believe, in Italian. Anyways, that's neither here or there. But that book has the same quality as these. So Wake Entertainment, good job on your quality of your books. Other publishers, like I said, hey, go check out their books and follow suit. And it's not like these books are $7.99 or $6.99. Yeah, they were $5.99, but so are a lot of other books that don't have this build quality. So I know it can happen. Anyways, let's get to the story. I really want to recommend this book for its story. It's not a bad story. It's more of, in my opinion, not told completely coherently. Don't get me wrong. I was able to follow the story and the characters. I understood what was happening, but I did find myself having to reread pages or a couple panels, trying to figure out what just happened exactly. And I felt like that was happening too much. Plus, as you would turn the page, it would feel like you're trying to figure out, is this the same character that I was just reading about, or is this a different character? Are we in a different location than the last one? Or if you knew you were in a different location, like, wait, how did we get here? Who am I following? There was a lot of that. Again, this is for me. Like I said, it's not a bad story. I was able to finish all 3 issues in one day, which, of course, isn't a big deal. It's a comic book. However, I am dyslexic. I do have ADHD. I am unmedicated on my ADHD. So finishing 3 comic books in a day within an hour is a big deal for me. So if that tells you I was able to stay entertained, where I was able to read all 3 and not just say, forget it, I give up, it's not worth it. I'm not saying that at all. It just wasn't easy for me, at least. Maybe you read this, you had no issues following the story at all, And you maybe I'm just making a big deal of this. You know, that may be the case. As I've said before, I'm dyslexic. It's my issue. I got to deal with it. But this is not a heavy dialogue book as it is. So even my dyslexia really wouldn't affect it. There's a lot of pages where there's no dialogue, or there's panels where there's no dialogue, or maybe there's two or three dialogue boxes that are one or two sentences in 2 pages, into 2 page spread. So even taking my dyslexia into account, I don't feel that that's what kept me from grasping the story. I mean, I read comics all the time. You know, I'm caught up on the Absolute Universe minus Martian Manhunter. I'm reading Ultimate Spider-Man, Exquisite Corpses. You know, I'm reading a lot of books, and I'm able to keep up with what's going on. I'm not having the issue that I had with these, so I don't know what it is. Sometimes the art just doesn't make sense. The way the action is going, one character might be warning another one about, whoa, watch out, look out behind you. But then whatever they're warning them about in the panel before that, it looked like the character that's being warned was chasing what now they're being warned with is behind them. So to me, it's like, wait, why are you warning this character about something they were just chasing? Did they just all of a sudden stop, turn around, and just not pay attention to anything? I mean, it was things like that. And then with issue number 2, let me put these back in the bags and boards real quick. But with issue number 2, okay, like I said, issue number 2, blank pages. And you would think, oh, well, they messed up. You know what? There's another one in here. Where you at? I'm gonna find it. Again, blank pages. So twice in here, we have 2 different sections where we have nothing. So I would like to say, okay, so it did feel like, wait, did I miss something? Was there story here that I missed out on? I would like to say, yeah, it probably was. But you know what? The way this book worked, normally if I was going through the pages and there was artwork and, you know, everything, I still felt like that sometimes, where it's like, wait, what did I miss? Something, how did we get from there to here? So I don't know if there's missing artwork, or if there's missing story there, or if it's just empty blank pages that got skipped over and the story continued on the next one. I couldn't tell you, because that's the way the story went for me. Again, this is for me. If you've been reading these and you loved it, fantastic. I am happy for you. Congratulations. This is just my opinion on this series. And I felt like I wanted to do this because I talked these up so much on my new comic book day haul, of how beautiful they were and how excited I was just to start these. And again, it's not a bad story. Artwork on the covers is gorgeous. Sienkiewicz, again, gorgeous artwork. The interior pages, you know, really nice artwork. It's really good, really well done. You know, they did a good work. The backgrounds are detailed. It's just not empty white spaces. You can see they're in the woods. You can see there's bushes. I mean, you know, you can see what's happening. But it just, I don't know, guys. I don't know what it was about this. You know, let me know in the comments. How are you reading this? Did you feel the same thing as I do? Did you have the same issues as I have? Because I really wanted to love this. I really did. And I'm not saying I didn't like it. So I'm going to continue reading this series, because in general, the story, I do like it. And it's samurai versus zombies. How could you not enjoy it? The covers, again, beautiful. You know, they're beautiful and they're haunting. Tom top-notch book quality. Again, hats off to the publisher. Um, Maybe they're getting their feet wet. Again, I've never heard of Wake Entertainment, but again, I've only been back into collecting comic books for the last not even 2 years. Like next March will be 2 years when I get back into. Next March will be 2 years since I've gotten back into comic book collecting. Before that, it was like a 10-year hiatus because I've told it before. My collection that I had for about 10 years just got destroyed in a flood, and I didn't have the heart to continue and start over. So I quit collecting. I kept paying attention to comics, but I just wasn't collecting anymore. And finally I just dove back in. But like I said, I've never heard of them. Maybe you all know them. Maybe they're a big publisher that everybody knows, and I'm still just a noob to this new hobby again, and I don't know about them. I mean, I don't want to trash them because, again, I'm enjoying the story, beautiful artwork, amazing quality of the books. And maybe they're just getting their feet wet. They're not quite sure how it's going to work. I would hate to see a publisher that takes this much care in making their books just, end up going away. Again, this is something with a quality I wish more publishers would, follow, especially Marvel. If you're a fan of samurai or zombies, I think you would probably enjoy this series. The cover art alone is worth the pickup for me. So if you're a cover lover, and there's a lot of us who are, do I buy books just for their cover art? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is the ratio for number 3. This is cover art. I already have number 3 right here. But you know what? This cover art was beautiful too. And again, this cover art is what got me into wanting to pick up this series. So, do I buy books for the cover art? Absolutely. Is there anything wrong with it? To me, no. You collect what you love. If you want to buy books because of their cover art or because you love an artist, you buy that book and you collect it. If you want to buy a book because you're reading the story, by all means, you go enjoy your story and have a good time. If you're a completionist, a lot of us are, and you're just trying, if you like a character, so you want to get their entire run, if there's cover artists who you just pick up all of their cover art, if there's a writer that you love and you want to collect all their stuff, however you collect, like I say at the beginning of my videos, collect what you love. Everybody's welcome. But to me, if I'm just a cover lover, yes, these books are definitely worth just the cover buy. So hopefully the storytelling gets better. Again, I'm enjoying this story, but if you're looking for a fantastic read that's just gonna grab you from the first panel to the last panel, to me, I'm not gonna recommend it for that. But if you're able to get around all that, there is an enjoyable story here. The interior art is really nice. I feel like I've said too much about the quality and the cover art, but it's gorgeous, But I'm not saying don't pick it up. I'm just giving you a word of warning of how I felt with this series. Now, we are 3 books into the series. Do I feel like book 3 was better than book 1? You know what? Yeah, book 3 was better than book 1. Book 2, it had those 4 blank pages. I'm not going to say book 2 was worse than book 1 or it was better than book 1 or worse than book 3, because I don't know if I'm missing cover art in there. I don't know if I'm missing interior art in there and storytelling, which of course is going to make it worse than 1 or 2. But book 3 to me did feel more coherent. I feel like once you start recognizing your characters, because a lot of characters do tend to look alike, they're wearing similar clothing and everything. They have similar hairstyles. So yeah, I mean, there's probably two distinct characters in this book, maybe three. The rest you really have to pay attention to. And even the same characters sometimes, they're despite the fact they're wearing the same clothes, it'll look like a different shade in another panel. So it takes me a minute to be like, oh wait, this is the same character. For some reason, the clothes just look like it's a slightly different color, which made me think I was reading a whole new character and part of the story. But anyways, um, I hope I'm not doing this book a disservice, because all in all, I do like this book. I do like this series. I have enjoyed the story so far. Again, it's not the most coherent storytelling, but I am able to get the gist of it. Um, just hopefully, Wake Entertainment, like I said, is one of those new publishers. Maybe they have new writers and new interior artists that are learning the craft, and maybe that's what it is. But again, issue 3 to me was a lot better than the first two. So again, cover art alone, if you're a cover lover, pick these up. Beautiful books. If you're a pure reader, you may not like it. I mean, no, I'm not gonna lie, you may not like it. If you're somebody who can enjoy a book and not just criticize it down to the bone, which I kind of feel like maybe I just did, even though I do like this series and I'm gonna continue to pick it up, you can probably enjoy it. You'll probably enjoy it. Again, great artwork in the interiors, great artwork on the outside. It's just the storytelling. The storytelling wasn't the best. But again, I'm trying to reiterate that it wasn't a bad story. I have enjoyed this story, and I feel like I'm just rambling on about the same things over and over. So you know what? I'm probably just gonna go ahead and cut this off right here. Like I said, if you like samurais and you like zombies, go pick up Dead Samurai, give it a read, see what you think, and then come back to the video and leave me a comment. Let me know, hey, nerdy, you know what you're talking about. This book was fantastic. I read it and I understood everything. So maybe get more sleep the next time you read, and don't read 3 books on 4 hours of sleep and working only having 2 days off in 3 weeks. You know what? That's a great way to put it. You could be absolutely right. Except before I read these, I read Absolute Wonder Woman number 13, and I had no issues with that. So again, I like this book. I like the storytelling. No, I like the story. It's the storytelling I'm having an issue with. But I do recommend it for cover lovers, yes. For samurai and zombie lovers, yes. If you want a great, fantastic read story, no. But you can enjoy the story. I'm getting out of here because I make it sound like I hate this book which I don't. It's a good book. Later.